That's the best burnout this thing's ever done. Welcome to D-Mop Garage. We are back on the 1970 Custom Beetle, and last episode on this one we were doing metal work. We're still doing metal work. We're stripping paint. We're doing all kinds of stuff. Let's go and have a look and see what we're doing today. There you can see the phosphoric acid has done its thing. Same on the doors over there. You can see they've all been treated so they can just stay like that for a while now. What we're going to do now is take our focus outside. And it's cold and yucky, but you know, got to do these things. The front guards, we're going to get onto those. We're going to strip these now. Now, I suspect they are going to have some filler in them. Just looking along this edge here, I can see filler in that. So, anyway, we're going to just quickly buzz them down with the coral wheel, and then put the paint stripper on them, and let's see how these things look. Yeah, you can see that front end, the paint's coming off really easily, and that tells me that it has had a bash. And you can see some filler right here. I'll just take that out quickly. Yeah, but that paint's coming off a lot easier than up on top, so I'd say that whole front area's been repaired before. Let's get this one done. Yeah, she's definitely thick on this one. Well, there's your classic example of not doing this correctly. So the filler has been put straight onto the bare metal, and you can see there's rust under it. There's moisture gotten underneath it. I don't know how, but I always like to do 2-pack epoxy and then do your body work on top of it. You can see it's, as I'm taking it off, you can see the rust underneath it. So yeah, anyway, this thing is really toast. They have just caked this thing on. It's so thick. Anyway, we'll keep going. Do we call it? I mean, this is where you've got to start thinking of economics here. That's going to need a lot of work to get this right. Do we scrap it and just get another guard? You know, if we can get another guard for 150 bucks, it's probably not worth me trying to repair this, because it has a lot of dents in it. We'll have to make that call, because even around the light bucket here, it's pretty badly damaged. Yeah, don't know. Well, we'll paint strip it, and then Oven Boy can make the call. But, you know, we can probably get another guard from Rick, B-Dub Recycle, and, you know, it might just be easier to do that than try and repair this, because it's pretty banged up. It's amazing how much bog they had on top of this thing. Anyway, let's get some paint stripper on both of these, and we'll see how we go. Okay, the paint stripper is applied, and we've given it a bit of a scratch up as well. And let's see how we go. It's been on for about 5 minutes. We've got rain coming. I want to see if we're in bullseye. Oh yeah, getting there. Now the rest of that we can take off with the flap disc, so that's fine. let's just get this front section here done.
$2,000 years later.
Right, we've got the guards on, and we're going to start doing a little bit of body work to them because they're not as good as I would like them before we go and put primer and body filler and stuff. So this area here is a bit dodge, so we're going to see if we can metal finish that a little bit better. Front here, yeah, we've got a couple of spots just there that need to be knocked out a little bit more. Oh, one big one right there. I think the rest of this is actually good. I don't think there's any other dents in this. No, the bottom's good, that's good. There was one there, but I've fixed that already. Yeah, obviously we're going to have to get another guard because I had another good look at that one outside. You know, you've got this problem here where this lip here is all distorted and, you know, well, it's cracked through there. You've got big problems around the bucket here. So all that's been smashed in. Yeah, this is all pretty bad through here too. So, you know, look, for me to go and spend all the time to try and get all this back to something half decent to put some very thin filler on it. This thing was almost, you know, that thick. It was almost an inch in some spots. So for $150 for another guard, it's not even worth going there. It really isn't. That's where you got to kind of count your losses with that. Let's move on. This one here's pretty good too. The only issue with this one is, yeah, so it's got a little bit of damage down through here that we'll try and fix. And the only reason I've mounted them back onto the body is now the fact that they're on the rotisserie and they're solid, they're not going to be bouncing around on the panel stands. They're just solid to work on, so it's just going to be easier. And I can rotate this if I have to get upside down. So cool. All right, we'll start working on this side over here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put some texture onto that, some marker, and then give it a sand and just see where our highs and lows are and go from there. Alright, so we'll just have a look at that. I don't think anything else is apparent. No, so we'll just grab some sandpaper, give this a quick going over and see what's going on. There you go, so all the black is the low spots. So we might just try tapping it from the back. Alright. Let's do some tapping. I'm going to basically use these two tools here, this one on the back, this one on the front. Alright, let's have a sand, see how much more we have gotten rid of. Better. Got to keep going. That's a bit better. A little bit high still in a few spots. Take care of those. You can see that the black is starting to diminish. So I'm actually just trying to hit the highs down. So that is getting pretty close. We might just go back over it one more time. I mean, we're talking really minute dents now, but I'd like to get it a little bit better than this. Okay, so we've pretty much got this sorted. It'll just probably need a couple of coats of high fill and then we'll block it back and that's probably it. So, you know, you've got to spend a good half an hour on it just to keep working both sides. But, you know, we've got very fine scratches in it now, but no lumps or bumps. So that's sorted that out. And yeah, we'll just have to start working on, what do we got here? There's a couple of little spots here. on this one. And yeah, these are the main ones here, which they're going to be difficult to get to because you've got to get behind the back of that lip there and try and knock them out. So let's see how we go. A little bit of texture action. I got a big one right there. I think this is sort of the majority of it is just on this lip here, which, you know, stands to reason. Car park's getting whacked into. I think this is all good down there. Yeah, it's really only just this spot here. Pretty much this. Let's put a little bit of that on there. You could use some guide coat. I don't have any here, so that's why I'm using the Texter. But it does seem to work pretty well. Marker pen, whatever. We call them Texters here in Australia. Okay, that'll do. Give that a quick sand. There's low, 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 low. All right, that's what we've got to work with. Let's see what that did. And that was only a very small amount of tapping. How much better did we knock out the black? Better, but still, these ones are going to be hard because they're right, you really literally can't get behind them. So this one we've almost got it out. A little bit more tappy. Now we might try using this tool behind the back. Let's see what that did. It's definitely fixed these two a bit better. That one's quite substantial. We might actually flip this over and work on it on the other side so I can see what's going on behind it. Let's do that. You can see the beauty of using the rotisserie. I can now get, you know, into here now and I can see what I'm actually doing. So I'll bring it a bit lower, a little bit there. And then now I've got a better angle of attack, especially for this big one here. Might be able to get that tool in there, see if we can knock that dint out. We'll flip her back around and let's see what damage we did. Not bad. I'll just give that a bit of a tap. All right, well, that's done that nicely. Beautiful. Probably don't even have to put any filler on that. There might be a tiny little dint right there. No, that's good. That'll do. Now, I think the rest of this has got nothing in it. No, just this part over here now. Yeah, that's just a little spot just there. We'll quickly do that. Yeah, not much here. Just a couple of little spots. We'll quickly hammer and dolly those suckers out. A little tiny schnitzel Gruben just there. Yeah, sometimes you can just use your finger on the back of the panel and you know if you're touching it. It'll just give you a precise little tapperoni. Look at that, perfect. Righto, let's move on to another panel, which I think is going to be the rear driver's side. Let's go and have a look at that.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we've got this side done as well. Wasn't too bad, but I do have to do a little bit of welding just in the corner here, hence why I've got the sticker there. A little bit of rusted metal there, but it hasn't gone through, so that's fine, whatever. But yeah, did a little bit of metal work on this side, and also down there on this section here. We also have the phosphoric acid applied. You can see it gives it a really nice shine. Love it. All right, we'll let that dry. Next is going to be, we've got to go and get another guard for the front. And realistically now we're going to get this stuff all vibed back and get some high fill primer on it, epoxy primer, and continue from there. So yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, so a few days later, we've got a brand new bottle of gas and we can finally get this little part here repaired. Now as you can see, it's been cracked. Look at the movement. So we've got to make sure that when we do buzz this up, that this outside panel here is in the right orientation. So it actually needs to be about there, like that. So we're just going to hold it, put a little tack here, and then we can repair it. They all do seem to crack here and sort of a bit further up. This one seems to be pretty good. All right, let's get that welded quickly. Right, that is done diddly done. We can take this little sticker off. Okay, let's see what else we have to do. I don't think there's any more welding to be done.
Yeah? No.
All right, good. Let's keep moving. Okay, we're doing a little bit of stud pulling on this area just here because of that weld across here. It's actually pulled the panel in like that. So we're just going to run the probe across it and pull it out. Give it a couple of taps. All right, pretty good. Now we've got to move to the other side. Righto, so we've got this section here done. You can have a look here. So using the stud puller, we have pretty much completely got that flat. So excellent, that's one more bit done. Now we've got some more welding to do. Over here, have a look here, I've got this. Nice big hole. So we're going to chop this out. Let's get onto it. Alright, well as you can see here, it's gotten a lot worse than I thought. It goes all the way over to there. So we've got to pretty much cut the entire section out and weld it in. So yeah, one more part to do. Let's get some steel. Righto, so let's have a look. We've cut this, we've chopped all that out now. We've put some rust treatment behind it. The outer panel's pretty good actually, so we've got no problems there. And of course, that side was no good either. So we had to chop that out as well. Again, some rust treatment. Now we're going to cut up some steel and we've got to obviously try to get that shape perfect and weld both of them in. Let's get going. Let's have a look here. We've got our little piece. It's got a curve on it and it's going to fit in like that. To get the angle right, but you get the gist of it. It's going to get welded in like that. Something like that. Oven Boy's vacuuming out there. He's doing domestics. And I think that's going to be it for today for me. I'm running out of time. We'll see you on another episode, guys. Thanks again for the new subscribers, and we'll catch you again. Let him do his vacuuming, and we'll see you on another episode.